Hey guys, welcome back to the Bailey Daily Show. I'm here with Lily Gala, and I'm going to be asking her about her hometown. So I know that you live in the world's, or I guess the town's, like oldest historical area.
Yeah, I live in the nation's oldest city. I live in St. Augustine, Florida. It was like the first European colony to colonize in the U.S. So there's a bunch of old buildings and everything in the historic district. It's really interesting to live there, but I also love going to the beach and I work in like a surf shop on the beach. So this historic district just brings in a lot of tourists and stuff, which kind of makes the town a little crowded, but it's fun. I meet a lot of new people. And yeah, I like it. It's pretty interesting. Sometimes I forget I live in the nation's oldest city, but yeah, I'm like, why are all these tourists here all the time? And I'm like, oh wait, obviously.
So tell us more about your work, because you work in a surf shop. I mean, that's awesome. Are you right on the beach?
Yeah, I like it a lot. I work in Aqua Surf Shop, and it's right on A1A on St. Augustine Beach. And we specialize in just like clothing and like sunglasses and surfboards and stuff like that. So I've been working there for almost a year now, and I really like it. It's a pretty good group of people, and I really like my boss, and I really like the location. It's close to home, so.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And I know that you also do a camp with kids for surfing. You teach them.
Yeah.
Can you tell us more about that?
Yeah, through Aqua East, we do like a surf camp for the surf shop, and we get to teach like a bunch of little kids how to surf and stuff, and they're awesome. You usually start off like pretty basic, with just like boards on the ground, like teach them pop-ups and stuff. I did it when I was younger, so it's kind of cool to like see kids that are my age when I did it learning, and now I'm like 18 and almost 18, like learning, teaching people how to surf. So it's like, I don't know, it's cool to look back and do something I used to learn how to do.
Nice. And do you do any other things at the surf stop? Like, how was your job there? Like, when you
I just kind of work in retail. I just kind of stand around and like help people, and nothing too crazy. It's just it's a pretty boring job, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it gets pretty exciting sometimes, but not very often.
Since you're like on the water a lot, is there any have you ever had any scary scenarios when you're with the kids or just by yourself?
Let me think. I have a couple of scary scenarios. I've honestly, obviously there's sharks in the water. Everyone knows that. And I've seen like a few just out, like black fins and stuff that don't hurt me, but they're still pretty scary to see because they're like 4 or 5 feet, so like my size, like big fish that, you know, they're not gonna hurt you, but they're pretty scary to just see in the ocean. They're kind of scary.
And do you go to the beach like a lot since when you're off work or just when you're at work?
No, I go to the beach a lot with my friends and stuff. Even when I have days off and stuff, I'm always at the beach. It's kind of like the main thing to do there, unless it's nighttime or anything like that. It's just if you're off on a day, like that's probably what you're doing, like in the sun, just with your friends. Like we drive on the beach and stuff. It's fun.
Where's your favorite place? Where would you tell like people would go if they went to St. Augustine?
I mean, I would obviously tell them to visit the historic district because that's probably why they're there. And I would also tell them to visit all the local restaurants around town, and obviously Aqua Surf Shop, and probably the beach, obviously, and maybe like Marine Land because you can swim with dolphins there, so that's really cool. Yeah.
And the historical site, is there any like really old restaurants or like buildings, you know, like the houses to visit or like an area?
There's a lot of haunted houses.
Really?
So that's pretty interesting, yeah.
And so what's your favorite like part about living in the nation's like oldest town?
The food and the people.
Really?
Yep.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for asking me all these questions.
Thank you again for watching, and see you next time. This is the Bailey Daily Show. See ya.